it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode we're going to do omad meals, simple low carb meal prep ideas. Full disclosure, this week my step grandma passed away and I was reliant upon omad, one meal a day, and was reliant upon my meal prep so I was able to travel out of town. My family didn't miss a beat while I was gone. Meal prepping was vital. And so today we're going to use some really simple, easy keto recipes, easy low carb recipes. If you want simple, that's today's video. If you want complicated, this is not the video for you, but hopefully you want simple. So let's dive in and talk about the 4 different choices we're gonna make, right? So omad is 1 meal a day. And so we're gonna make an Instapot whole chicken. That's gonna be one of our meals. And there's gonna be a part 2 episode of this, which will be released on Tuesday of this week. And it will be using keto recipes of what I specifically made off of them. But the general ballpark of the meal prep to get like the heavy lifting done part of it is gonna be today's omad meal concept. So we're gonna do an Instapot whole chicken. We're gonna make grill up some fish with a beautiful marinade. 3, we're gonna grill up some steaks, but in a really quick way. I have a secret hack for you of how to do that really quick, but tastes really delicious for our omad. And then number 4 is we're gonna go ahead and get some broccoli prepped to help also in the Instapot. Have you made broccoli in the Instapot? I have a solution for you. So let's dive into our omad diet, into our low carb meal prep ideas. So for the Instapot, we're gonna get a whole chicken. I usually do, full disclosure, I usually get organic, grass-fed. Those are best, but no guilt, shame, condemnation if you can't. I like to buy local, so usually I like to buy from a local meat CSA where they do a monthly meat package that rotates and we do a pickup. However, there's a pause going on because of winter time, so I bought my whole organic chicken from Costco. It was $10. You pay $20 for a 2-pack, so it's $10 for the whole chicken. And I have a whole video, check out this video, of how you can literally get like less than $1 meals out of that. We are going to be using that for the premise for our omad meals. When I do omad, 1 meal a day, doing omad diet, I like to have very high quality meals. If I'm only eating once per day, I want it to taste delicious and taste good and be filling and be a high fat, moderate protein, low carb meal. So what we're gonna do with our whole Instapot chicken, we're gonna put that bad boy into the Instapot. I love Kasari. They sent me my Instapot and I really love their appliances. Not sponsored, but just love their appliances. You put it in there, you're going to use a trivet, put that down with 1 cup of water at the bottom. You can use a little bit more water if you want because you can use that for chicken stock and upcoming keto recipes we're going to be using it for. But put a cup to 2 cups at the bottom, put a trivet in, and then go ahead and take 3 tablespoons of avocado oil or olive oil, and then use 3 tablespoons of Fresh Jack's. I like their Keto Chophouse seasoning. I think it's really good. Sprinkle that on one side, flip it over, put the rest of your avocado oil or your olive oil on top, and then sprinkle the seasoning half on one side, half on the other. So it's about 1.5 tablespoons to coat the chicken. Rub the seasoning all around. Seal on, check the sealing ring on my Instapot. And then for my low carb meal prep, super simple, turn the nozzle, put it on high for 15 minutes, let it do natural release. And then this beautiful bird appears. This chicken is so good. And simply just cut the pieces off that you're gonna cook, and you can make rotisserie chicken out of it, obviously, like with whole pieces of meat. You can make chicken salad out of it. You can make the chicken keto pizza recipe I have out of it, the crust part of it. You can do lots and lots with this beautiful organic chicken. And it's a bit too hot. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes to kind of calm and cool, and I'll come back to it. And of course you can eat this beautiful skin because keto after all is high fat, moderate protein, low carb, and you can eat it. So this was a success. We just finished eating. We actually had already had for my son and I a portion of these, and then that was the soup, and the dogs even got some of the leftovers. Do not give dogs or pets any of the chicken bones though. Hey, it's future me. I'm so sorry to interrupt, and this is super weird, but I did want to share with you, if you need Pyrex glass containers for your meal prep, I will link down below. This week, Target is having a sale. If you're interested in getting some new updated glassware for your meal prepping, there's a sale going on, so I'll link it down below. Okay, sorry. It makes for a delicious omad meal. And with the meal prep part of it, we're gonna make a chicken and eat that as a meal. And then another meal, we're gonna do beautiful keto roll-ups. And that will be in part 2 with our keto recipes of how you make these delicious, easy roll-ups. So that's going to be our low carb meal prep number 1. Our second low carb meal prep or keto meals, the easy keto meals we're going to have is going to be fish tacos. And I have a beautiful fish marinade that I used. I'm gonna go ahead and unpackage all of my fish and put it in a Ziploc bag. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the olive oil into the bag. That was a good half a cup to like a full cup. It was a lot. So drench it in there, kind of rub the olive oil or your avocado oil around to help flavor it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my seasoning. You can use whatever seasoning you want. I like the Greek seasoning. It smells so good. It smells really good. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this in there and put some lemon and lime juice as well. And we're gonna shake it all about and massage the bag to get the seasonings on the fish. Add some lemon juice to the bag as well. And I'm gonna zip lock this all up. I'm gonna massage it together, and then we're gonna put it into the refrigerator, I don't know, for 2, 3, 4 hours, whenever I kind of have time basically to get back to it before I grill it. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure you check out part 2 where I'll show you the keto recipes that I'm making, the beautiful fish tacos, beautiful roll-ups, and delicious keto meals too. So check out part 2 on Tuesday. Now back to the content. Just make sure you turn the grill off after you cook your fish tacos and go through your freezer. That's one of my omad meal hacks is, yes, we want to have delicious, high quality, 1 meal a day meals, but go through what you have. No need to buy expensive things. Use out what you have. Omad saves our family so much money by having really high quality food, but we're only having it once per day. So it eliminates a lot of the meal prep that needs to be done because you're only eating once with it. So we made the fish tacos, or we made fish, and the part 2 you'll see in the second video of this is going to be keto recipes for fish tacos, of how to make beautiful keto tacos out of that. We usually eat the fish, so in terms of what you're going to be eating with your meal prep for your omad meals, we will eat the fish first. We'll eat it that night. For meal prep, you can have that rotisserie cooked chicken up to 3 days after cooking it in an airtight container in the refrigerator. The next meal that we made was grilled steaks. I did get this from our meat CSA. It happened to be in our freezer, and again, I was cleaning things out of our freezer. I just wanted to do batch cooking, to cook it once and then be done with it. So Kim over at Free to Family talks a lot about batch cooking, and I've employed that philosophy. Cook a bunch at one time, and then you just pick off of it for the rest of the week or for your meal prep. So I cooked steaks, but they were thinly sliced ones. They're called 1-minute steaks because they're basically like Philly cheesesteaks. They're shredded pieces of beef. You can get your butcher to cut them that way. That's just the way they come in our meat CSA boxes. I love them cooked that way. And I did put a piece of foil down when I was grilling our fish and a piece of foil down when I was grilling our steaks, just to prevent easy cleanup, and I could throw that away with it. That steak meal we actually will have on the 2nd or 3rd day of our omad meals, just because they can keep the fish, again, the smell factor and the freshness factor up. We wanted to eat those very quickly afterwards. And then for our 4th meal prep recipe we're going to be doing is Instapot broccoli. Who has made Instapot broccoli before? It's super simple. How to cook frozen broccoli in the Instapot. First, you'll take a whole bag of frozen broccoli. You're going to need a little steamer tray that has little claws on it, and then 1 cup of water. Put your 1 cup of water into your Instapot. Put your steamer down. Put your broccoli into the steamer basket. And then you're gonna go ahead and set your Instapot for 0. Yes, 0 time, but while it's on high pressure for 0 minutes, it's gonna get up to pressure temperature and it will cook your broccoli. You'll go ahead and do all of your safety checks, making sure that your seal is totally tight, the silicone seal, double checking that the steam valve is on lock, making sure the actual piece is locked, And we're gonna go ahead and set our timer to 0. High pressure, adjust the time. Sorry, would let us go to 1 minute. So we're gonna cook it on 1 minute, hit start, and go ahead and steam our broccoli. This is so simple, so easy, and I'm pumped for my keto meal prep and for my keto Instapot meals. This is all done. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge, and we'll use it tomorrow for our tomorrow keto meal. So those were our omad meals, our simple, easy, low-carb meal prep. I wanted to keep this keto meal prep very, very simple this week in lieu of how crazy the week has been, and hopefully it will be helpful for you too. If you have a season of stressfulness or a lot of activities going on or just life happening, it can get challenging. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you want to get my free keto diet meal plan, it's down in the description link below. And I'll see you again next time for part 2, which will come out on Tuesday with my keto recipes for this entire video set.